Good morning. Here I am again. Coffee, peanut butter crackers. I really need to start getting on a better diet. Seems like I'm always running somewhere. But that will be coming to an end very shortly, and I'm very excited about that. And I just wanted to talk a little bit about, I wanted to do a little update on the food box I got the other day, last week. Imperfect Foods, that's what it was. And they sent me a lot of vegetables that were not perfect, but I'm finding that the peaches they sent me were very hard. I'm talking like a rock. So I put one peach out and I stuck it with a bunch of bananas that were getting ripe, because bananas help other fruit ripen. So it's been out there probably about 6 days, and the peaches were very small, and the peach is still on the hard side. So they also sent me Roma tomatoes that were very hard, and they were already red. They weren't green, but they're still very hard too. The flavor is okay. I've been eating them, but yeah, I have one more box coming today. I thought I would give it 2 tries, and I don't think I'm going to get a 3rd box. First of all, I found that they were on the expensive side for secondhand food, not secondhand food, but for food that isn't perfect. I think you could do better, either getting food delivered from Aldi's or Walmart, and I said that last week too. And so I don't think, depending on how the box today looks, I don't think I'm going to be getting it again. Now, I did not order anything extra this week. I just wanted to see what they would stick in the box and go by that. So last week, I did order some extra things, and it came to, I think, $38 or something like that. And this week, it should come to like maybe, I don't know, 30, 35, because there is a $4 delivery fee. So I just wanted to do a little update on that, and I will do another update on the box that I get today, because I do want to see if it's worth it to get that service, because the reason I want to do it is the same reason why I was having delivery from Walmart and Aldi's. I want to stay out of the stores, not because of the virus so much as I just don't want to overshop and buy things that I don't need, and I know I do that. I'm an impulse shopper. So I'm trying to put a lid on that, and the home delivery works great for that. So I just wanted to update on that. And with me getting all these veggies, I've given my mom a bunch, because she can't get out and shop, and she does like vegetables. She's not a vegetarian like I am, but she does like her veggies. So I've kind of been sharing the box with her, because my grandson doesn't eat vegetables at all, pretty much. I know. He's a teenager, he's going to be 18, and they don't have the healthiest diet, and I can't exactly force it on him. So because of that, I am sharing it with my mother. The things that they put in the box are very generous It's a good amount of food, so I will give them that. And for me, it's enough to share for 2 people. So really, if you consider the $38 that I spent for 2 people, that's not bad. Okay, so here is my second box of Imperfect Foods, and it is a heavy one, much heavier than the last one. So I just wanted to show you real quick what came in here. So we have 2 really huge mangoes. They look nice, but again, they're hard. I have a big, well, here, let's do this first. I have a box of cherry tomatoes. They're grape tomatoes. I have more apples. And very nice big nectarine. And let's see, another big nectarine. Those are really large nectarines, which is really nice. I have a huge bunch of kale. That looks beautiful. Really nice. I have a head of lettuce, which looks nice. Now this one seems cooler than the last one, I mean temperature-wise. So I have a bunch of spring onions. And let's see what we have here in the box. I have more apples. So actually this box kind of looks a little better than the last box. I have 2 very large peppers, green peppers. Another large one that would make really nice stuffed peppers. Some more lettuce leaves that fell off, but they're actually still edible. I have huge carrots, very big carrots. There's 4 of those. There's a big head of garlic. There are a couple more large onions. Nice. Another big nectarine. Another head of garlic. A couple of tiny lemons. I have some potatoes. There's 3 there. I have a bag of lotto rice, short grain rice. I've never heard of that before, but it looks nice. Some of the cherry tomatoes fell out, so they look nice. So I have those, and I have some lovely potato gnocchis. So, and I think that's all. Let's see. Yep, that's all. So, I mean, this was a lot of produce for $30, something like that. So the more than enough for a week, and I'm going to share this with my mom. So yeah, actually this box is better than the last box that they sent. So I don't know if I'm going to continue to get a box every week, because I can't eat all this food. It's just too much for me. But they'll ask you if you want, you have 1 or 2 people, how many people you have in your family. So anyway, that's the second box and the second review. And, the food is nice. It's nice. I can't say it's any better or worse than Walmart or Aldi's. So, but this time they sent some really nice large produce. So we'll see what happens. But I really, really need to get back into some healthy lifestyle because I have really let that slide since the whole virus thing happened, and I have no excuse for that other than I didn't. And I actually have a lot of gym equipment in my basement that I gathered over the years, and I really need to get down there and start using it. And I've eaten healthy for a number of years now, but I'm finding that just grab and go is not healthy. So, I mean, peanut butter crackers, they're good, but that's not a healthy diet. So, I need to work on that, and I do not want to do keto. I'm not a meat eater, and I just I get my protein from plants. And I know I have a book, a keto diet, a vegan keto diet. Actually, there is a book out there available with that. But I would just rather make up my own diet. I've never had a weight problem, but I've said before, since I broke my hip, I've become much more sedentary, and a lot of my clothes are not fitting, which is actually probably a good thing because some of my clothes I've had for 20 years. So I need to purge those and really make a decision on what I want to keep and what I want to get rid of. And I have several closets full of coats, summer clothes, winter clothes. I don't put my clothes away with the season. Instead, what I do is I dedicate a closet to each season. And since, I have the space in my home, that works out real well. But the clothes are pretty cramped in there, so. But I do donate. I donate things that sometimes I buy things, I don't try them on all the time, and with the thought of I want to return them, and then I don't. So I don't spend a lot on my clothes. So even donating them in lieu of donating money or I will donate new clothes. So, and I try to donate to people that are in need and don't have to purchase the clothes, but that can actually use them. So I don't like to take them to Goodwill or any place that resells them, because those are mostly people that, like to find a bargain. I love to find a bargain, but I don't feel like it's actually helping people that really need the clothes. And I know they give jobs to people and things like that. It has its place too, but that's not what I want to do. So I call donatestuff.com, and they have like the city mission and different groups that they distribute things to. So that's what I do with my donations. And they come right to my house and pick it up, which is really nice. I don't have to haul it around in my car for days until I get to the donation place. So that's been working out for me really well. They will take light furniture, TVs, and things like that one person can load into their truck. So that's a nice perk too. And then we have in Olmsted Falls, we have a place that will take furniture, and but you have to call and they'll come and pick it up. So that's nice. People walking by. So I wanted to talk a little bit about the donations and how I donate things. And I'm trying very hard not to accumulate more stuff. And so far, so good. Now here in Ohio, our governor has mandated that we all wear masks in public. And I don't know what your take on it is, one way or the other. And that's fine. But, you know, each state is different. And so I don't mind not hanging around with people 24/7. But that's me, because I'm an introvert. When I'm in a group of people, I can definitely have a great conversation with someone that I have a lot in common with, and I can talk and talk and talk. But when I'm in a group where I don't have a lot of things in common with them, then I just like to be quiet and maybe learn a thing or two. So the other day when I was taking my mom for her treatment, I have a handicap sticker that I use because obviously she needs a wheelchair and everything. So I was trying to pull into a handicap spot, and there was a sidewalk there, but there was a fellow that was looking at his cell phone, and he wasn't a teenager or anything like that, but and he saw I was trying to pull into the spot, and he looked up at me, and he looked right back up at his phone and was walking at a snail's pace. And I thought, really? I don't know. I don't get it why some people are so inconsiderate of other people. I think, you know, if I can move out of the way for somebody, like if somebody lets me cross a street, I try and I hurry up and cross the street. You know, I don't just go, oh yeah, you know, I'm going to cross the street at my pace and you can wait. I mean, I don't get it, you know, I don't know. But anyway, and I don't even know if I should talk about this, but I'm going to mention it because our world is like really crazy lately. The same fella had on this black t-shirt, and then in big red letters on the back of the t-shirt, it just said, "Violent when necessary." And I thought, well, when is it necessary to be violent? I don't understand that concept. Call me old-fashioned, that's okay. But what, you're violent when you don't get your own way? Or I mean, the only time I would be violent is if somebody was attacking me or my family. But to advertise that on a t-shirt, I thought that was a little out there. So anyway, I just found that really not very friendly. Let me put it that way. I mean, I love to be friendly to people. You know, I'll talk to people in line and you know, just, you know, exchange niceties. And I think we can all use a little bit more of that in our world today. But enough of that. Let me think what else I can talk about. So, I still have my gray hair growing in. I don't know. It's like I can't decide if I want to keep going on that or not. I really like the blonde. I never liked my hair dark too much. As a little toddler, I was a towhead. And then as I got older, my hair turned like a light brown, and then it got really dark when I was pregnant with my daughter. And I was actually 33 when she was born. So I've pretty much been every color but red. And even when my hair was brown, I always had a lot of golden reddish highlights in my hair. So I could probably do that too. And the purpose of me trying to let my color grow out is because I'm just tired of doing it. But I don't have that much gray yet, and I like it with the darker. I like having a little darker in my hair. So I'm thinking maybe down the road I might just highlight it a little bit, just around my face. I'll let the back grow whatever way it wants to grow. But I'm going to let it go a little longer and see what I think. But I don't like the way I have these demarcation lines. So when I was at the store the other day, they had some, a lot of the younger, not a lot, but some of the younger people are dyeing their hair silver. So they had like a dark silver color that you can put on your hair. So what I'm thinking of doing is just taking a brush, mixing that up, and just doing some dark interspersed here and here, just the top layer, and a little bit in my bangs, just to get rid of that line. So when I do that, I'll probably post a video, but I think that might make it a little more pleasant to grow out. It looks okay when I don't have my hair back in a ponytail, but in the summer I can't stand my hair on my neck. And in the winter I can't stand my hair off my neck, so that's why I keep my hair long. And I've always liked my hair long. I don't like it short. So I won't be one that buzzes my head or gets a pixie cut. I did have a pixie cut when I was a kid, and once, and it looked okay, but I'm not the pixie cut kind of gal. I like it on other people. It looks great on some women, but it's not for me, so I just have to kind of figure out what the heck I'm doing here. It's like I'm going through, I need a change. Not only personally, myself personally, I need to work on getting a little healthier, and I need to work on my home. So I think as you get older, a lot of us, not all of us, but a lot of us go through, oh, there's such a nice breeze coming through here. A lot of us go through, probably more than once, a period where you just assess your life and what's going on in your life, and you keep some things, you get rid of some things, and you really try and lighten your load. So that's sort of the stage of life that I'm in now. I don't want all the fussiness. And by fussiness, I mean when I was younger, I was always very much into looking the best that I can. I wouldn't go to the store without putting on a little makeup or, but now I'm to a point where, and it's not like I want to grow old gracefully per se. I mean, I do, but I still want to look nice, but I don't want to fuss. I don't want to fuss with my looks. I don't want to fuss with my house. I just want everything to be simple and easy, because life is hard enough without us making it harder by being so fussy. And I've spent a lot of time with my mom the last 6 weeks, and I've discovered where the fussiness comes from, because my mom, bless her soul, she is a very, very, very picky woman. She's not in a mean way, but she is a perfectionist. She takes pride in being a perfectionist. She loves to clean. She loves to have everything perfect. And having been raised that way, I'm not that way, okay? I'm not a perfectionist. I don't want to be a perfectionist. But yet those tendencies tend to come out in me because it was ingrained in me as a child. And sometimes what happens is, instead of just doing something, you don't do it. You like procrastinate and you put it off because you know it's deep down, you know it's not going to be perfect, okay? And rather than I'm going to make a mistake or it's not going to be perfect, it's that paralyzes you, and you don't even know where that is coming from. But if you were raised by a perfectionist and you have those tendencies, you might want to examine the fact that maybe it stems from that. So I know we were having a conversation about somebody that had bought a house, and and lots of renovations going on and things like that, and my mom said, oh, that was the biggest mistake that ever happened, that they ever made. And I told her, I said, well, all of life has mistakes, and it's not a terrible thing. You learn from them. I mean, if you look back at your life, most of the mistakes you've made have taught you the most. And it's not necessarily a bad thing. And sometimes you make the same mistake more than once. So she got a little upset with me because, it's like, I think it kind of hit a nerve. But anyway, I just wanted to talk a little bit about that too. All right, well, I don't have anything else to say. I'm still reading my decluttering book, and I'll give you some updates on those as soon as I can. It's going to be a really hot weekend. I'm looking forward to hanging out at the boat. It's supposed to be 93. So that's all I have for you. And I just want to say I love you guys. I wish you abundant blessings, and I'll see you next time.